So since BFDIA is nearing the end, let's talk about everyone in the final 3 since sadly Koini went and I didn't want to make another video talking about him, so this is on just like book, needle and tennis ball. And we are gonna be talking about each one of them, and it's honestly great to see BFDIA come to an end cause this season improved since it started and it's been a fun journey to see all my favorites get so far. I mean, I really was worried Pin would have got further than Koini or Ice Cube would have just boosted her way past the merge, but the one thing BFDIA has over Teapot is the eliminations aren't so predictable as Teapot's, like I have a feeling with Teapot lately. Many of the eliminations are easy to guess. BFDIA is the opposite. I'm not happy with it, but since we are stalling on this too long, let's start with the one I want to win the most. Now Book is the one I'm looking forward to winning the most. The only reason I say this even in the first place is cause she finally did it. She finally went through it all, and the bottom 2 is between needle and tennis ball, but Book winning would make the most sense. Between her and Koini, it was her season. She was one of the characters I feel like made this season feel better. I mean, I know Fries and even Nickel had their moments, but even at the start of the season, she was really great. I honestly wouldn't think it's pity that she's winning cause she's been through it all. I mean, it's great especially since it seems like she wouldn't be the one to mention it as much, and I don't see tennis ball as the winning type, but we'll talk about that more later on. But her and Pin was sort of funny. It seems like between her and Koini, she was just as funny, if not even more this season, especially paired with Pin and the other contestants. It's just she's the one I want to win the most. I'll explain my reasons for the other 2 next, but it's just nice seeing Book gets this far. I originally at first thought Pin would have got further than her, but like it's nice to see Book get this far. I mean, I was worried Ice Cube would have got further than her just because Ice Cube has a lot of fans for some reason. Anyways, Book is the one who deserves to win the prize. I don't care if it's pity of not. She worked though it, and it's just really gonna be happy to see her win it cause I know tennis ball is gonna win. But let's move out of my next pick cause tennis ball is someone I don't want to win. I'm not gonna say I hate him, but I just don't want him to win. I think he's weird cause he's gonna be the one going. It's really hard to tell with the elimination system, since Coinster went and he didn't. Like if he wins, I feel like it would be as bad as Flower winning, but at the very least, he was still funny at times. I'm not gonna pretend he wasn't funny, he was still good. I mean, I feel like everyone thinking needs to go, and I see why. The other 2 are really great, and it seems like to me he's gonna win. I mean, he's very popular and it would be a really weird choice since I don't know how to feel if he wins. It's like I really love Book more and needle is kinda of half and half. I would probably say it's more half and half with tennis ball than needle. I mean, unlike someone I didn't really like Pin, he still has his funny moments in the newer parts. Especially in this episode especially. Wait, do I call it an episode or a movie? It's an hour long, whatever. In this episode, he was funny. And maybe that's due to Pdia's really funny writing. I mean, even Nickel's great here, but is he's gonna win? Yes, but do I want him to? I wouldn't be the most upset. Least he got further here than Golf Ball. He's the worst of the final 3, even when it was Coinster included. But he was funnier than Pin, and I don't really regret saying that. But out of the final 3, he's the worst one. And I know it's him and needle, and he's gonna be able to stay cause the eliminations are very unpredictable. I mean, look at last elimination. And look at what's gonna happen now. I mean, tennis ball very inconsistent. Not as boring as he was in Teapot at time, but BFDIA, he's still like he usually is, clumsy and all that. And that stuff with Golf Ball was alright if I say so. So yeah, the verdict. If he loses, Needle and Book would be a great final 2, since Book been basically losing these last 2 episodes and Needle been really great. Like better than she usually was in Teapot. Probably who even knows, I mean if it's him and Book. You already know the answer for this one. I mean it would basically be Gelatin and Flour all over again, just not as bad. Anyways, I guess we shall talk about our final verdict. Needle is our final talk of today, and she's the one I wouldn't mind being in the final 2 at all. Like more than tennis ball, I may want her to go. But it's so hard to pick since all these final 3 are really great. Maybe not tennis ball, but she's really been great. especially as much as Coinster. I would argue that she's on his level more than Pin is. It's just so funny. I don't want her to go, especially considering I doubt she's coming back in Teapot and everything and all, but she's been really amazing. This will probably be shorter than the other two cause Needle isn't as well. Her and Pencil and such was pretty funny, and I honestly thought that she's one of the better characters in BFDIA. She fits this energy and humor of BFDIA really hard, and I would want her to be in this final two with her and Book. She'll probably have a bigger chance of staying, and it's hard to put into words how much I love Needle. Like, she's used to be super underrated and kind of nothing, and there to being actually something. This BFDIA revival was one of the best things to happen to her. I mean, probably the team switch helped that, and her dynamics and overall speaking more just like Bombi. Since in BFDIA early on, she sort of barely contributed much, but now she's probably my top 5, and she was also really funny. BFDIA sort of makes everyone entertaining and funny even if the episodes are literally an hour long. Well, probably not just this episode, but it sure feels like it lately. I don't care if the writing with these characters are inconsistent. It's BFDIA. It's fun. I don't take this very seriously unlike some others. Anyways, let's move on to the verdict. So who do I want to win? Well, Book, but who is probably gonna actually win? Probably Tennis Ball. You see, the thing with BFDIA is I don't know the eliminations. I mean, did any of us expect Coinster to go? Fries I feel like was gonna go cause it was expected. Teapot is different since we all know who's gonna go since they use a different type of voting. I know now voting is disabled by likes lately, so it makes it really hard to even guess who's gonna now. I mean, before it was easy. Needle could go or Tennis Ball. I want Needle to go, but if Tennis Ball goes, I wouldn't be as upset. Like I said, Needle was really good. She's not terrible. If she was boring she was early on, I would probably be upset. Like, the best part about BFDIA compared to then is there's no filler characters in here. There isn't Ice Cube or even a Leafy who does nothing and just to fill air. So it's really hard to say at all. I mean, Tennis Ball is the one who should go. A Needle and Book finale would be great, and I have faith that viewers would probably vote Book to win if they do this in a similar way they did BFDIA and BFB. Who knows, just let's hope BFDIA has a great finale. It will. Why wouldn't it not?